Hi. I'm starting early because I want to make sure I tag the right people. Um, okay, now I get to tag people. Um, Alarm just went off. Okay. 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 I don't know. I hope I got the right person. I just tried to, okay. Let me see. Okay, I think I've got the whole family tagged. I'm going to tag some more people if I can get them. The more people we have in on this, the better. It's already been shared to the collective consciousness group, so all the people that are in that group will get a notice. This is collective consciousness, which means, I'm sorry, I know I look awful. I'm sorry about that. I can't see myself. It makes the, I'm going to have to do something about that sound. It makes the healing a lot more powerful. It's just like group. When my grandson was killed, people remarked about how well I was doing. And they said something was wrong because I was doing so well. And I said, I hear everybody in the town of Bar Harbor is praying for me. Don't you think it works? And I always felt like it was all those prayers that helped me through my darkest days. And this is about prayer. When you're doing Reiki, you send, it's the same thing as prayer. It's just we call it, we make intentions. Uh, I don't know if Patty wants me to give her last name, but if she's here, she can chime in and tell you that when she first got COVID, she was terrified, very afraid, because she has one kidney and Addison's disease. And I didn't blame her. And so anyway, I jumped right in on it before it went too far. And we did this whole collective consciousness on her. And she would go back and look at the video. And every time she went back and looked at the video, her numbers got better. She had, her blood pressure and how fast her heart was going and everything. So she was sort of proof that it works. I don't know if you call it proof, but she was a good example of the way it works. And so it's the video that has all the power. I don't have it, because everybody, every time they go in and watch the video, which I'm tagging a lot of people hoping that that they will. Every time somebody goes in and looks at the video, they're taking in energy and dropping it. And of course, when you go in and look at the video, you're also, if you're dropping energy, you're getting energy back. I don't know if that makes sense to you or not. Hi, Roberta. These people that I'm sending this this whole, or devoting this whole video to, this healing, are friends that I've been friends with their mother ever since, I think before Eddie was born. So they're like 957, he was born in 58. And Doris, the mother, the grandmother, has been my best friend all the time I ever lived there. And this COVID hit that family on Christmas Day. They're doing pretty well. One of them is having a hard time, or has had a hard time. I don't know the details that much, but I feel like this collective consciousness that we're going to be doing tonight will really help them. And I'm going to name them by first name only. I've tagged all of them. Well, not necessarily the men, because we're not. The son, I tagged him, but the husbands, I didn't necessarily tag them, and they're the ones that got the COVID. But the wives, I've tagged them, and if the husbands want to look at it, they can. They have a choice. It will help the wives. They will get this as well. It is not just for the people that have the COVID, because the whole families, actually, I don't have the wives all written down, and I should, or the mates or whatever, the whole family, because they're all being affected by this. And so it doesn't make any difference how many people I'm sending this to. I will do them one at a time. And I will put them all in my hands. That's what I do. I put them one person at a time in my hands, and then I give them all the Reiki. And what is happening, and I'm going to ask everybody that does this to please send your love and your energy and your prayers to these people at the same time I do. It's amazing what kind of a difference that's going to make. We're still at the point where it's the beginning stages. We want to get this. I like to get ahead of the game. I may not be ahead of the game, but I am in some aspects, and I know it because I've been studying up on this. With Patty, I got ahead of the game. I'm awfully glad I did. I found out, just as soon as I found out she had COVID, I contacted her. And now the thing of it is that was really good about Patty, she's an awfully good example. She's a spiritual person, and she was really open to this whole thing. And she would go back, like I say, and watch the video over and over again. And not only that, she just did everything right. I don't know how. Oh, Gloria, she did that once before, and it ruined, and I answered her, and and it really ruined my video. I feel like I lost what I was saying. I probably did. I was talking about Patty. Anyway, it really makes a difference if you have some kind of faith. It seems to, and she's faith in this whole thing. And For those of you, I'm doing this for the, not for the regular general ones, but for the family. Probably have never watched one of these videos. In just a little world in the world of fear. When we were born into life, we were born into the world. The physical world is a world of fear, you know, and everything. And this COVID and all that's going on, this is what happens in the world of fear. And when you're fearful and all those things that bring up the fear brings up all negative emotions. And negative emotions are the things that really are going to make you sick. It's going to be difficult to get well if you have all those negative emotions. And so what I do is I try to get rid of those negative emotions for you. I will pull them right out, you know, of your crown. I have this little trick, and then there's a world of love, and that, by the way, the world of love, the devil on the shoulder and the angel on the other. The world of love is actually God's country. That's where you're probably going back to when you die. I don't believe in death, and I think that kind of throws some people off, and they say, I'm not going to listen to her. But I don't believe people die. I believe the body kind of has a few problems with staying on this earth, but our spirit remains. And everything is spiritual. Anything that really counts is spiritual, and that is what is in the world of love, this all kind of spirit. But we go to the spiritual side of ourselves for this healing. And the way you do that, by the way, is you put your hand on your heart. You're in the spiritual world. That's your love chakra. Everything above the heart, you are safe. Below the heart, you're in the animal world. There, we need to know how to do that, as far as I'm concerned. So that's just a little tell you how this works. So when we're doing this, somebody is, I can't read stuff. It's right down in here. Okay, Diane says, Mom and Kay are on. All right, good. So they've been hearing what I've been saying. Doris is on a lot, so she's heard my spiel. Whether or not she got it, I don't know, but she's heard it. And that's sort of what I just gave you. So, you know, I think that I prepared you enough to get you to understand what's going on. Now, I want you all to understand, if your husbands are not interested in watching this, please don't try to force them. After it's over and you say, you know, they won't mind this, let me see if I can get them to watch it. Don't try to do that. If they get sick enough, they'll say, have you got something for me? They'll say, we got you, Helen. Hi, Doris. It says Doris is watching. All right. So, and I have to be honest with you, it works with some people really well, and other people not so well, or people not so well because they're not open to it. They have too many mental and emotional issues that I can't get rid of because maybe because they're so skeptical. But I can understand it. I really can. I think I would be if I had never been introduced to this before. I'd say, I thought they were a little crazy. And some days I wonder myself if I'm a little crazy. So anyway, what we're going to do is I'm going to ask everybody in the family, and anybody that wants to, I ask you to close your eyes because I'm going to start. And hi, Kay, I see you're in. Good. If you haven't been in here before now, if you haven't gotten the beginning of it, you need to go back sometime and watch it because it kind of explains how it works. I have a feeling you've been in, though. Hi, Jocelyn. I'm going to have, you know what? Hi, Walter. Good for you. All right. I'm proud of you. Okay, so what we're going to do, Walter, you can go back, if you didn't listen, you know, go back and listen to it, and you'll understand how this whole thing works. But anyway, what I'm going to do is I'm going to ask everybody to close their eyes because I'm going to do a little meditation with you. And you know what? Jocelyn says, if you're crazy, I'm crazy. Yeah, well, we're good birds of a feather. I'm going to kind of get these messages out of the way so I don't read them. And I'm going to close my eyes while I do this. I'm going to do a little meditation just to relax you, all right? And sort of get you in that place and put your hands on your heart, on your heart, and I will lead you and tell you what to do as we do this, okay? And if you're looking at me, my head will jerk while this is happening, and you're really going to think I'm crazy. And that doesn't happen to every Reiki practitioner, but it does me. And I've been told by different Reiki masters that's energy going through me. So don't let it freak you out too much. All right, hands on heart. We're going to do the meditation. Take a deep breath. Okay, I want you to feel your feet and the weight of your feet. Hope you're comfortable now. your calves of your legs, your thighs, your hips, or your buttocks. I call it your buttocks a lot of times. I want you to feel the weight of it. Try to relax your whole body. Breathe. Feel your back, your shoulders, your arms, and your head. Relax now. Now what I'm going to do is I'm going to try to take away all the fear things you have. And this is the negative emotions that I say will make you sick if nothing else, okay? I'm pulling them from right from your crown. I'm going to pull out the fear that you have. Anger. Depression. This is for the whole family now, not just those that are sick. Helplessness. Feeling less than. Feeling discord. Limitations. Loneliness. Anxiety. Worry. Stress. Pull them all up from your crown, and they're all out. There's a lot more. If you can think of them, just go ahead and say, I want to get rid of this. Helen didn't say that, okay? Now I'm going to take them and sweep them right off, and I'm putting them down into the psychic garbage can. If you can imagine this stuff, you're ahead of the game. All right? They're right out of you. I'm going to replace them. All right? I'm going to replace them with joy, fun, laughter. I want you to feel good. Good emotions. Power. Abundance. Harmony and clarity. Love. Knowledge. Calm. I want you to be calm. I want you to feel you have all the wisdom in the world, because you do, because you're in God's country. Confidence and trust. Okay, so that is done. I'm sealing that up, putting that right inside of your crown. Okay, now I'm going to go right to the business of, I just have to say, I have to do each individually, and I'm going to put your body in my hand, and we're going to pretend. It's like playing as a kid. If you played Cowboys and Indians, you know what that is, your imagination, or dolls, or a house, or whatever have you. If you did that when you were a kid, you know what it is to use your imagination, and that's what I'm doing. I'm using my imagination, and I'm asking you to use your imagination. Imagine I can make you the size of a pea, or the head of a pin, any size I want to. I'm putting you the size of a pea. Okay, I got to make sure I've got all those names up here. Okay, I'm starting with Tom. Size of a pea. I'm putting you in my hand. Rachel, you're going in. Casey goes in. There may be more in that family I don't know about, okay? I'm going to Barry. Barry's going in my hand, size of a pea. Kay. These are the people I know. You all live in that house together. Doris. If I'm missing anybody, you include them. Walt. I'm sending to Diane. Okay, and Linda. And I can't remember who else. All right, that will come to me eventually. All right. Anybody else in that family that feels like they need to be included, just put yourself in there, okay? You can do that. Jane, Jane. I knew there was somebody I missed. In my hand. All of you are in there. In my hand, by the way, in case you don't know it or suspect it, it is hot. My hands are hot because it's full of energy. And you're getting your healing right now. Close your eyes, put your hands on your heart, and you are to ask the universe, your God or your higher power, if you have one, for healing. And what you want is you want to be whole again, and you want to have a perfect body. Ask for that. Ask for no less. Perfect body and mind. Go for the whole ball of wax. And that's what I'm sending you. Okay, there you all are. I'm sealing this up. Okay, I've sent it to you. And what we do now, okay, is very important. We give thanks. We give thanks to the higher power, to the angels and archangels all come around to help. I always usually ask for Jesus because Jesus was the great healer. Well, a lot of great healers, but, he's kind of my favorite. And, I don't go to church. This is not a religion, except I read a lot of stuff, and I happen to know that Jesus was a great healer and a great teacher. And all these people are not dead. They are just in the spirit world. Okay, now after that, you give your thanks. Okay, now what we have to do is we have to let go. That you've heard that thing, let go, let God. Well, that's what you're going to do. You're going to just, say, I'm leaving this up to God now. When I had surgery once, on my heart, all I could do is I said, well, this is up to the doctor and God. I can't do anything more about it, and that's just sort of the same thing. And really, it's the same thing. I went under just leaving my life in the hands of the surgeon and God. That's just what I did. And that's what this is all about. That's how you do it. Now, I do suggest, as it goes along, that you come back and look at this video off and on. Every time you look at it, you give it more energy. And it helped Patty every time she went back to her video that I did for her. And I don't promise anything. I don't make any guarantees. I can't do that. And I will always say, for heaven's sakes, go to the doctor when you need to go to the doctor. Don't look, expect if you get run over by a truck that I'm going to solve that problem. But this is the spiritual world. This is spiritual work. That is not physical work that I'm doing. It's spiritual work that actually can manifest things in the physical world. I think that's it. What time is it? How long has this taken? 20 minutes, something like that. I am going to look and see what people have to say. The last thing I saw was Jocelyn saying, if you're crazy, so am I. Oh, Walter, I'm awfully glad you came. Okay, Linda Carpenter, Ray, okay, I'm glad you're here. Linda. It's not Linda Hazelton. It's something black is watching. Doris, Diane. Okay, good. Okay. There's Linda, Lois, Roberta, Sheila. It's a good crowd. Bill Firm. Oh, here Diane is saying, thank you everybody for being here for my family. You're gonna make me cry. I feel like it's my family too. There's a good crowd here. Really, Teppy, Het, Kimsey, oh my goodness. I'm going back, way back. Diane saying, hang on, I'll round them up. Oh, what a great crowd this is. Thank you so much for being here. I don't know if you got the regular people that come in are ever going to get your regular healing or not, but you can always get healing when you watch these. Every time you give, you get something back. And when you come in here and you give energy for other people, you're getting energy back, and it's healing energy. It's not bad energy. It's all good, positive energy. So I want to thank all of you for being here. And I have to go see what somebody has said. Yes, it is your family, Helen, and I know it. Jackie says we love it. Okay, guys, it's wonderful. I love all of you. You know I do. Just to remember, this video is what you can come back to. It's dedicated to you. Anybody can come here, and get something out of it, but this is dedicated to my Hazelton family. Okay, I get things. Thanks. I'm a treasure. I know. Always a treasure. My God, love you, Doris. I do all of you guys. I want to finish this. People want to hang around. I don't think there's any good reason to hang around. Okay, thanks everybody. I'm gonna be going and looking at, if you leave messages, more messages, I'll get them. Trust me. And